what he had to do, man. Happy for him.
Super Zab. We got Kyrone who's on right now.
So with it.
Zab.
Chilling, man.
What's up?
Having an extended Father's Day.
Yeah, happy
That's
Father's Day.
absolutely Happy Father's Day, Zab.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah.
So congrats on your win again, Kyrone.
You watched it?
Oh, you got Kyrone on. I just noticed the screen, bro. I'm just listening to Zab. Yo, man, congratulations,
You
bro.
got the bucket hat on. That's why I know it's
Yeah, congratulations, bro. Congratulations, bro. Great fight, bro. Proud of that performance, bro. Can't say enough, bro. And here's a young man who listens to his corner. Let me repeat that. He listens to his corner. That's what happens when you listen to the coach in the corner.
Man, you low key.
My man, great job.
You low key wanted him to lose.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. Trying to talk that shit. I was happy, bro. Happy as hell, man.
You don't really want him to go against Tio. That's what it is.
Man, bring it all on, bro. Let's not don't try to dirty up the congratulations and the flowers I'm giving the young
Davis
man,
right now. Let's focus on Kyrone Davis right now.
Yeah, bro. We're trying to dirty up the water, bro. This
a big win right now. Y'all might not see it being big, but I'm gonna tell you how big it is. This just jumped him up to possibly fighting Carlos Adames. That's how big for the real WBC title. So let's talk about the fight and let's talk about that.
Oh, my background was loud.
So Zab, were you able to at least watch the fight while you was there?
Which fight?
Yo, Kyrone, did you fought on like in Vegas, right? The same thing, right? Yeah, Kyrone's
No, I fought right before Terrell Boucher.
Did you were you in the building, Zab? Or
I was there.
I'm saying, were you watching Kyrone fight or were you smoking in the bathroom?
Come on, man. We gotta put him on the spot, bro.
Honestly,
just commentate, bro. Just say he did a great job, man. Zab, bro.
Were you still in the slot machine? Where were you? Like, talk to me.
No.
Were you at the fight?
I was walking to my seat when he was fighting. As I was coming in, he was just finishing up, put his hands raised and going out the door. Congratulations, like that.
So HLD, talk about the fight. Give questions for Kyrone.
Man, questions there are none, man. The young man answered them all that night. He answered them all, and we know that Elijah was quote unquote the A side on this shit, right? And bro, listening to Coach Redmond's instructions, listening to his bro, I was more impressed of how you handle yourself, listening to everything in the corner with Coach Redmond, and then you putting it out there the way he asked you to do it, than anything else, man. That was just, bro, that was bread and butter. I loved it, man. I loved it. I can't even say how, because you know what? That's a lot of fighters need. Look, we saw that on fight night with several fighters who are not connected to their coach, who are not connected to trusting what they're being told and do what they're being told. And it seems like you and Bredman got that real nice vibe going right there, man. The way you perform with Elijah in itself, man, I to be honest, I don't think Elijah, I don't know, if he didn't look sharp at all, but you took advantage of everything he was trying to produce at every moment of the fight.
Well, yeah, I feel like if you pay your corner, you should probably listen to him. I just think, I feel like if you pay your corner,
how are you,
it's probably best that you listen to him. That's what they're there for. Hey, how you doing? I think that's probably the best thing that you probably should do is listen to your corner. I feel like Elijah Garcia was coming hard, but it was a lot of things I was doing to like stop it and pause his offense and like make him second guess himself. When he was trying to come forward and kind of trying to come strong, the right hand was kind of just stopping him in his place, and then I was flicking and jabbing and measuring off. It was hard for him like to be able to see what he wanted to do. So I think
Hey,
that
was this the first time you ever heard your corner tell you, "Yo, punch the dude in the arms, bro"?
we work on that.
You
So
work on that, bro, because you did it. As soon as I heard you tell him to do it, first thing you came out was that right hand right to the arm. Like, yeah, your man is really listening to his coach. He ain't lethargic up
yeah,
in there.
yeah.
I loved it, bro. You brought his hands down. You got him all opened up because of it. Man, I'm ecstatic, bro. Great fight, man. Great fight.
So, what walk us down the fight? You know what I mean? Like, talk to us about your feelings of the fight from round 1 to 10.
Well, in the first round, I was just trying to see what he had, and his foot speed and how he was. Like everybody's approach is different. When they coming in, like is he coming to fight? Is he coming to play? I was trying to see I was finding his demeanor. I was throwing feints. I was seeing how he was reacting to certain things, and what I learned was in the first round, when you've been around for a while, you kind of can pick up on things fast. So I started seeing him just staying in line for the right hand. So we just started throwing the right hand, and they always say my left hook is my best punch, but I could throw a right hand too. So we was just throwing the right hand. But every time his head was there, we throw the right hand. When he tried to put his hand in front of his face, we put it on the outside. When he was bending over, we'll throw it up the middle. We was just using the right hand in money ways, and then when he got too close, we throw the left hook and circle out. It was really simple, but I kept it simple because I didn't really have to do nothing else.
He wouldn't keep his head off the line, bro. He was just hit it, man. Hit it. That's what he was there for, man. And you were just, impressive that you picked that up early on. Did you feel any like his aggression in that fight, or did you feel like he was just going through the motions?
He was aggressive, but he was careful. I think he was a little careful. But as soon as I started dropping the right hand, I seen him not having the answer for it. And when you be around for a while, you just realize that you just keep it simple. You can't get away from something. You just keep doing it. If you're not gonna fix it, I'm not gonna change it. And I just kept on, and he kept putting his head on that side. And then as soon as he tried to make a little adjustment, I bring it around the corner, and he bring his head right back to the same side. He couldn't figure it out. He had enough time, so
No. Let me ask you, my man. Did you before the fight? Were you guys how concerned were you guys about Elijah's weight coming in big like that?
It was less about being worried and more about being annoyed. Like we came the last time he was to fight, he came in. He said he was sick. All right, benefit of the doubt. We was upset, but benefit of the doubt. But then you come in 5.5 pounds over.
Bro.
Like, how unprofessional is that? It's more frustrating than anything. Like, I fought big guys, so I'm not worried about like size. But it's like, come on now, like, what are you trying to do? You trying to get off on me? And then, he showed frustration. But I'm like, bro, you gotta lose a little bit of weight. It ain't no way that you gonna come in 5 pounds, 5.5 pounds over. Like, I mean, for me,
That was crazy, bro.
Trying to play me. But we made a decision. I said, we're gonna beat him anyway. And we did what we had to do.
Absolutely did, man. Absolutely did, bro. Good, man. So moving on now from this fight, what do you guys see upcoming for yourself in the near future?
Well, we're going when the rankings come out. I'm gonna be number 1 in the WBA, pretty high in the WBC. So we're looking for the champions across the diamond.
Parro.
We look Laura.
What's the fight?
Jenna, whatever.
What's the fight you want? What's the fight out there that you want?
I would love the Laura fight just because of the name. Like Laura's been a big name in our sport for so long. You feel me? Like that's a big name. I'm Panamanian. Like I go to all the Latin clubs. Everybody know who Laura is. Like I love to punch on him. You feel me?
That's a good fight. That's a good fight for you, young man. That's a great next step up fight.
I love that fight next. And if the next fight's not next, I'll take the Carlos Damas because the WBC is the most prestigious belt in the game. So that green belt.
He wants that green and gold.
So that's that.
But I think Lara is a great fight, man. I think Lara would be a great fight for you coming up next. I think it'll give you a lot of experience fighting Lara.
And I've been in the ring with Laura too. I was in camp with him a few years ago, so I'm familiar with him as well. So I would be excited to fight him.
Hey, did Coach Bredman give you a grade?
great on
for the fight.
the fight. We didn't talk about
Yeah.
the great on the fight, but he proud of the fact that I was able to do what I wanted to do and listen and able to make adjustments on the fly. Because that wasn't our original game plan. But once we seen that that was what was going to work, we did it. Because the original game plan was I was going to walk him down, and um, and I know I could have, because when he was punching it didn't feel like like, oh my God, he's such a big puncher. You feel like he got
Shout out
heavy
to
hands,
my
but
ZKO
but
family
I
in the
was
building.
I was gonna initially walk him down, but when I seen he be cutting move away from the right hand, I'm like, I'm gonna make this fight easy, and that's what we did.
Well, man, great job, guys. Great job, man.
He
Like I
definitely
said,
got a
man,
bright. He definitely got a bright future, man. Definitely.
absolutely,
He
man.
definitely got a bright future. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
When do you
one
go
thing I
back to
know
the
about
gym?
this, a lot of high level people are talking about him. You know what I mean? So that's the, you know what I'm saying. His name is definitely spreading throughout the ranks. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
When do we go back to the gym, Kyron?
As soon as my body feel like all the way back, I'm getting older, man. Like shit. I
Oh
wake up.
man,
I wake up. Nah, I don't want to hear it, Zab. I don't want
He
to
how
hear
saw
old
it.
are
he
you?
saw Zab and he said, "I feel old."
Look, look, look,
How old are
look, I'm
you?
29 now, right?
That
I wake up in the morning,
This
I've been
nigga
getting these
said
little weird back pains. I'm like, what the
29.
fuck?
Nah.
I be getting,
Ah,
Once
I
you hit,
bro,
once you
you
hit,
want
yo,
to hear that?
once you hit
I,
40, once you hit 40,
I,
you can take more of that.
yo,
Look,
I used to
that
wake up in the morning and go straight to the gym and just be punching on stuff, right? Now I gotta do like these little warm ups and these little elastic bands and shit to get myself warmed up before I start punching. I'm gonna hurt myself. So, till my body feel like I'm 100% like
Are
back
you
to
doing? Are
normal.
you going? Are you doing the cold tubs, bro?
Yeah, I do cryotherapy.
And cryotherapy. Okay.
Prior period, we do the heat, the hot contrast. We do massage. I got massages. I got chiropractor. We
How
do all
about the
sorts.
barrel chamber, man? Any
Yeah,
barrel chamber, bro? Getting
yeah,
all that.
I do the hyperbaric chamber throughout my training camps too. So like all that stuff, and I make sure my nutrients, my vitamins, calcium. I do blood work.
The barrel chamber would be good right now, man. Right now,
Yeah,
that was you get all that oxygen to help you
yeah.
recoup real quick.
I've
But
learned.
good, man.
I've learned that that type of stuff makes your career last longer because I was getting a lot of nagging injuries just before a fight. I'm going into fights with one hand. I'm going into fights with one shoulder. I had to step up
Sleep, bro.
my
You gotta
recovery.
sleep too, bro. Gotta make sure you get your good
Yeah,
sleep. Good
I had to
sleep.
make
You
sure.
know what I mean? But good, man. Hey, man, I'm happy that great performance on Saturday. You definitely entertained me on Saturday, man. I was happy for you guys, man. Congratulations to both you and Coach Bredman.
now, Zab, I want to get we wasn't able to really get your reactions on the Tank and Frank card. I know that we seen you and you talked to Coach Kenny a little bit, but can you talk to me just how was the night in Vegas?
I mean, the night was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see a lot of my fellow Vegas, champion peers, and it was just a great environment. You know what I'm saying? One thing you can say, Tank, bring them out. You know what I'm saying? It was a full house. Some great people came out, and yeah, we had to. And then he handled his business. What can I say? He came out. He had a game plan. What I observed. This is not what I haven't heard this from Coach Kenny or nobody taking nobody. I just observed him coming out with a high guard, feel out the fight. Once he got the confidence of how hard this guy is, how fast he is, it was night. It was lights over. Mills, remember when I said the fourth round? Remember when I kept saying,
Yeah,
you see what happened in the fourth round, right? He almost got him out of there. I
Walked
told
him
you,
down with his hands down.
hands down. I told you by the fourth, he was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, that dynamite if he stuck to the game plan that I thought he was gonna stick to. But he didn't do a lot of punching, but he walked him down and put the pressure on Frank. You know what I'm saying? So that I mean, people don't understand as a fighter, that's sometimes exert and blows a lot of energy by just backpedaling. You know what I'm saying? By just backpedaling and keeping your defense up and anticipation. That's that's the word. Anticipating a
the
shot coming
patience.
at you. can drain the hell out of you. Oh my, you be like,
Yeah, he was doing that all night long, bro.
waiting that.
He had that telephone on his ear all night.
Well, he had
You know what I'm saying?
Frank.
So
He
that
had Frank fighting harder than he wanted to fight, and Frank was fighting for his life while Tank is just waiting for the moment. You know, Frank is
having
doing some
fun.
good. Frank is doing some good
What?
things in there, and he's landing, but he's exerting
Yes.
energy trying to do it. That
Yes.
there's no way you're gonna be able to maintain that. And the way that Tank was sliding up on him, it was getting smaller, and the ring was getting smaller and smaller and smaller. The Tank is so explosive, and he got so many tools and uses his brain. When he started throwing them combinations and started changing up the combinations, where he was going over the top and he started going under, then he started going to the side door. It was like there was no
But Frank touched him up
way
early
he got
on,
caught.
bro. Nobody can deny that.
I think that so here's what I say to that. I don't think it was really a touch up because Gervonta Davis was coming forward. I think that what Gervonta was doing, he exactly accomplished. He wanted Frank Martin to throw big shots and to exert himself. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the game plan. You know what I'm saying? Hands up high, high guard. I mean, he never got hit to the point where we seen his legs come from under him and he was you know what I'm saying, hurt.
No, but you never really seen that from Tank though either. So.
No, we never seen that in a fight.
But Tank got a good beard, though.
That's why I
He got
say
a good
Tank
beard.
was in great control. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Frank. Listen, man. Like I said, Frank Warren did nothing wrong, bro. He did nothing wrong.
Tank got hit with a couple straight left hands, like on
Yeah.
counter tip, and he just walked through him. Like that's a testament to his chin, because Frank can punch you.
That's what Tank does for the most part. He wants to feel you out. See if he knows he could take your power, then I'm walking you down. You know what I mean? Once he knows he could do that.
Here's what I feel right now. The best is Frank Martin is getting ready to happen to the world. I believe that Frank Martin's next fight, he gonna blossom up and be something great. Watch. The next person that catch him, watch. It's gonna be a problem. Watch what I tell you. Watch. I
He
already
won't
know
be
it.
at 135 though. I don't think he'll fight at 135 again, man.
Say that again, Zeb.
I said that I think the best of Frank Martin is about to come right now. You know what I'm saying? I think our great days of watching Frank Martin is right now about to come. Because I think that he was pushing. You know, it's like a lot of good fighters. They get pushed to the big fights at an early situation. You know, and you know sometimes them lights, like I was telling you before, them lights is something different. People don't understand what it is to be in them lights like that in Las Vegas. Name on the marquee, billboards here, bro. You don't know what it's like. That shit is it's exciting. It's a lot of adrenaline wasted. Before you even get to the ring. You know what I'm saying? So some lights is bright, man. And I think that Frank Martin is a great fighter, but it just wasn't his time that night for the lights to come on. I think now moving forward, he's gonna do great. Watch.
Now, do you think that Frank Martin? How does that Frank Martin match up with a Shakur Stevenson?
Shakur stops him.
So it's gonna be more of a
TKO style.
Yeah, Shakur is a
I don't see that.
Shakur would chop him up.
I don't see him stopping him.
You see a distance?
I see him outpointing him, but I don't see him stopping Frank.
Now wait a minute. There's two versions to outpointing. Which outpointing you talking about? The pity pat run shit, or the just, you know what I'm saying? I threw more punches than he threw.
Well, I think it depends on how healthy Shakur is. You know, if he comes in 100%, I think that he can outpoint him like convincingly. But he can also win without getting touched at all. You know, Shakur's that kind of fighter where he can make the fight real boring for us, but if it win in his pocket, you know. So I don't know, but I don't see him stopping Frank because Frank got a lot of fortitude and Tank hit like nobody else in the division. Like you can't just say, Frank gonna get stopped just because you see him get stopped with Tank. Tank punch that harder than everybody.
No, we're not talking about the same type of knockout.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the same, but I see him dominating to the point that the ref stops him. I could. That's what I'm. That's what Zab is talking about. Is it pity patty or is it pure domination?
Right.
And I see Shakur dominating him.
Gotti Ward.
No, I mean that's a legendary beat.
Lomo Cambosis, that was a beat down.
Yeah.
He outschooled the shit out of him. Made him look like an amateur.
It ain't gonna look like
Tank what he did to Frank. He ain't gonna do that to Loma. He ain't gonna catch no Loma, no damn ropes. I really even doubt that Tank even takes the fight in the fall like they talking out there. He ain't gonna fight Loma.
So you think Tank can't beat Loma? Who do you think in that fight?
No, I got Loma in that fight. I got Loma. After I seen him getting touched up in so many fights, getting outboxed many a times, and he only wins because he stops the guy. Yeah, I see Loma being able to keep him in the middle of the ring, boxing him.
Nah, I think
He ain't gonna catch him on the ropes like Leo Santa Cruz. He ain't gonna be on the ropes like Frank Martin.
I believe that history repeats itself over again.
I gotta see it.
First of all, Frank Martin is way bigger than Lomo Chingo.
If he ain't like them body shots.
I'm looking at the size of the fighters that Tank knocked out already. He knocked out guys 2 times Lomo size.
Is he gonna catch Loma?
Loma's gonna be right there pressing.
Oh,
Loma's not gonna like that power.
Everybody's hittable, baby. I don't give a fuck how good your defense is.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna get hit. It's about how you get hit and how you.
Tank has never fought a guy of the IQ and level of talent, even of this old Loma. Never in his life has Tank ever fought anybody of that caliber.
Hey,
they
said that Floyd was one of the best defensive fighters, and Zab found a way to get him.
You talking about Zab? Zab would have got Tank.
And I'm talking about Tank Davis.
And I'm putting out, if we could have a time machine, I'll put money on that.
Bro, we're not doing no fantasy matches right now.
Hey, bro, you do all the time for Tank. Tank could beat Loma. Tank could beat Tio. Tank could beat Shakur, but he ain't fighting none of those guys.
The reason why that's not a fantasy match is because that's really doable. That really can happen right now. Lomo, Tank
don't want this fight, man. Tank ain't gonna want it.
I don't think it's nobody in and around his division that Tank can't beat on any given night because
he's gonna have to prove it in the ring. Up to this point, he hasn't done that for me.
What I tell you guys is this: a fight like that will come down to dollars and cents. If they pay Tank the right amount of money, trust me, he'll take that fight easy. Trust me. He's young enough. See, y'all gotta know, guys. Put yourself back in your 25-year-old mentality. That's what you gotta think about, and think about your body, your shape, your mind. Think about how you was. You know what I'm saying? Ferocious, heartless. You know what I'm saying? That's where Tank is at today. So, do I think he's scared to fight any fighter? No. I don't think fighters are scared to fight each other anyway. I mean, maybe some of them on a lower level, but guys that make it to a high level, I don't feel like they scared to fight each other. I think that a lot of great fights that don't happen or happen later because of negotiation. Sometimes people recognize the worth of what the fight could be, and you know your first offer, you like, wait, y'all offer me well, how much? Right now, that's I can wait 2 more years, keep winning, and they should gonna try double.
Zab, you know you weren't like that, bro. Great fighters are known to be great fighters because they fight other great fighters. That's how great fighters are.
Yeah, but fight
ain't a great fighter for me until he starts fighting great fighters.
But the fight game is a business and health as well too. You got as longevity. You boxers
at 30 years old, bro. Then stay in the Globetrotter team. You want to be considered great in my book. You got to fight great fighters.
Good thing it's not your book that they're looking for.
So my point stands though. You guys want to call him great? I'm not gonna call him great until he starts fighting great fighters.
So Barrios wasn't a good fighter?
Nah, Barrios is not a great fighter.
Bullshit. I take that back. Nah.
He's a good fighter. He ain't a great fighter.
Barrios is a great fighter. He's a great
No, man. Man, I cannot put Zab Judah's name next to Mario Barrios. Okay, all right.
Oh man.
I cannot put
Man.
Zab Judah's name next to
Yo,
Mario Barrios.
yo,
That's
listen, bro.
crazy.
I'm gonna
But
tell you
let's,
something. You
I feel
compare
like, hold
Zab
up,
Judah, a
hold
Hall
up,
of
hold up, hold
Famer,
up.
bro.
I feel like we know Zab's a legend. I feel like you pandering him just a little bit because Zab's right here. Let's be honest. These guys are good fighters, are multiple division champions. You're talking about guys who overcame the odds. It's not like diminish these guys and what they've done in their career, because we all know Zab's a Hall of Famer. Like, come on now.
All right, so let's compare him to somebody of his own. That he's not a Loma. He is not. Tank is not a
No, but
Loma.
let's
Tank
talk
is
about
not
this
even a
T.O.
Tio.
Let's talk about Tank and T.O. Don't put Zab in it.
No, no, no. This is not what I took Zab out, but they don't want me to compare with Hall of Famers. So I'm putting him against names that are his contemporaries. And Tank has not fought the oppositions that Lomachenko has and that Tio has. He
So
hasn't.
is Ryan Garcia a great fighter?
I think that I
Right.
No,
think that
Right.
I
no,
think that
no.
Frank Martin is a better opponent than Claggett, the one that Teal's about to fight.
I think
No, that's a stay busy fight. But when has Tank fought any 2 pound for pound fighters in his division?
Frank.
When has Tank fought 2 of the top guys in his division? When has Tank dethroned 3 champions?
I
When's the
think
last
Frank.
time we seen? Yo. When's the last time we seen Tank in the
When
ring?
has Tank held a lineal belt?
You see any ring rust? I'm just asking.
When have you seen Tank hold a lineal belt?
I think
Or has he held a whole bunch of Reggie belts?
I think Cruz is better than Franks. If Campos is, he don't got bad opposition at all. Like, I think that you're reaching with the bad opposition. Now, has
He's
he
got
fought
he's
the top?
got he's got he's got a bunch of C plus B fighters.
Well, good
Yo,
He
thing.
has not fought any A fighters.
the thing about with HLD, if they don't have an accomplishment near their name on BoxRec, then nothing to him.
It's not about box rec, bro. You gotta fight some real opposition. An A side fighting another A side.
Oh, it's going down.
Yo, did somebody do a backflip?
Fire. How you do it? Do it again. Do that again. Everybody athletic over there.
Damn. Don't do this. You about to get kyrone in.
You're gonna get in trouble over here, man. Cameron, turn the other way, bro.
This is going on YouTube.
What you doing, Zab? What you doing, Zab? You're gonna get us all in trouble, man.
Not me.
Stop
me.
Leave him alone. The champ is focused. He good.
Yo, this gonna be on before champ. They get a lot of views.
Grow
over there.
up.
Oh, okay.
Grow up.
Get a lot of.
Cameron said, "Do it again, do it again." Oh shit. Anyway, man, let's get back to this boxing, man. But anyway, that's my take, man. You got to fight the best that's out there.
I think Tank stops low. That's my pick.
Who won?
Yeah.
No, who winning that? Oh damn! It's over. It's over.
Like, at least I can do this on that. Yeah. So, what you think? What you think, Zab? You think that he stops Loma? How do you think that fight will go?
Who?
Tank and Loma.
Tank and Loma.
Oh, let me go quiet.
If it ever happens.
Yeah. Tank and Loma. It's a good fight. It's a good fight, but I mean, I just did that takes overwhelms him with power and walks him down and finishes him off late.
Late, right? Because he's
Yeah. I think
Because Loma got a lot of skills.
Loma gonna give Loma a lot of credit. He got a lot of skills.
I think Loma could survive the fight, Um, I think that Tank Power keeps Loma hands in his pocket. Kind of how we seen like Tiafimo. It kind of makes him overthink and he losing rounds not being active because he doesn't want to run and stuff. I can see something like that happening where he's just not doing enough and he's playing safe. Because Loma is the type of dude where he's been in the ring so long, he know how to get out of there without getting clipped. You know what I'm saying? He got so much experience.
A lot of experience, yeah.
So he might be able to get out of there with a clip, but I don't see him winning rounds because the more offensive, the more dangerous you get. You know,
Yo, Tank is real quick too.
and he's reactive. When he lets his hands go, he
Right?
slams them bitches. He slams them bitches.
And I don't know. And then you know how it is, Mr. Southpaw over there when you're fighting another Southpaw, another great Southpaw. I mean, and then you happen to be, a stronger Southpaw. How does that end up working out?
I don't know. Sound like a bully to me.
Terrence Crawford, Zab Judah, and who? Talk to me. How'd you get that? How'd you get that undisputed? Was it from a softball or no?
Corey was a sophomore, wasn't he? Yeah. Corey was.
How did I get what? How did I get what, man? Like what? Ferocious?
Nah, when you got that when you got undisputed.
Oh, how was it? Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah. You was fighting what? Another what?
Southpaw.
And at the highest level, right? Everybody dropped off or something? What happened here? Anyway, appreciate you guys for tapping in. Oh, he's back.
There he goes. So now what? You said, oh yeah, so his power was what? I mean, well see, you gotta remember I was in a zone. So I was nothing could have hurt me that night. Nothing. That was my perfect night that night. So I don't want to be so fucking close.
So tell me about as far as Floyd releasing the Devin Haney and Tank fight, the sparring.
What about it?
You didn't see it?
What, new?
The 19-minute piece?
Nah, bro. I've been in Vegas. I've been to Vegas. I haven't got home to sit down and I still ain't left from the Tank fight. Tank is probably home already. I still ain't get home yet. I'm on the way though.
What do you think about Ryan coming in with that shirt and going crazy?
I mean, listen, man. He's a social media genius. You know what I mean? That was a brilliant social media situation. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's doing his thing, man. You know, everybody out there that's on the
You were
yeah. Sorry about that. I said yeah. I said everybody out there that's on the crypto. You know.
losing signal.
Crazy.
So what do you think about what he was doing, talking crazy about Caleb Plant's wife and Caleb Plant
Yeah,
throwing a
man.
drink at him?
Yeah. I mean, I think that part is very childish on Ryan's part. He needs he needs to chill with that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Caleb Payne ain't do nothing wrong. Man, that's it, man. Just
Mm-hmm.
go outside.
The signal went crazy, bro. You losing signal, champ.
That's me, or you losing signal? That's me, or you losing signal?
Now you better.
Now I'm better. It's
Yep.
better than ever.
So,
Millcityboxing. Joe Judah.
Mill City in the building.
what's going on, champ? What's going on, bro?
How this fun, man?
That's Joe Judah, the infamous
That's the
Joe
Brody.
Judah. Yeah. One of them.
They're going good.
Everything's going great, man. Everything's going great, man. Go out there, check it out. Check out the coin, guys. I got some great giveaways. It's going crazy, man. I gotta put you down with us, man. You gotta come holler at us. Come to our community world. Come to the crypto mob. You heard?
Okay.
Solana gang. Ha.
Hey, I'm with it. I'm with it. I gotta line up with the greats, you know.
Yeah.
So now, as far as you know, Floyd and Tank is concerned, what you think about all that?
I don't know. I haven't heard nothing, bro. Well, I don't know nothing. Is this a new
Nah,
news?
they're going back and forth. They're going back and forth, and you know that was the reason of him like releasing
Is
that.
this in real time?
Yeah,
Oh.
in real time. In real time, bro.
ZKO, that's my ticket name right there. That's my ticket number right there. See that? ZKO. Go check it out. Go check it out.
So what is that exactly? I just pinned it. What's that exactly?
That's my ticket number for my crypto stock. You get down with the mob and let's go. I got a coin out, brother. No.
That's serious, yo. You talking to the billionaires, huh?
Trying to have words with them. I'd like to have a conversation with them. I put my order in. Yo, go get me one. I put my order in to have a conversation with them. Yeah. Success. What video? No, I don't got no video, brother. Can you resend it?
Titus in
Solana.
the building.
What's up,
Solana
fellas?
gang.
What's up,
What's up, my
fellas?
guy? What's up, my guy?
How y'all doing?
I'm good, bro.
Well,
How you doing?
well.
I'm doing well. Did you discuss the Matisse fight yet? I'm sorry, Matias fight yet?
No. He been quiet about that. Quiet.
Yo, the whole internet been quiet about that.
Oh, quiet.
I mean,
N-
well,
Yo, you know,
we had Tank that fought him the same day, right? And he won devastatingly.
Oh, so now y'all want to own up to that, but if y'all would have got a sensational, and this has nothing to do with Matias. This is me and Mill City beef.
It was a good fight. It was a good fight. I had it
yo,
7-5 Parro.
yo, champ. You know when they start off the sentence with, I mean,
I mean,
I
you
mean,
know,
I mean,
well, what
Talk to us,
happened
Linus.
I
was,
mean, Mills.
How you feeling? Talk to me.
Well, number one, I feel like nobody's talking about it, which is crazy. That's number one.
Why?
Number two, I
Why
feel
should
like
they?
why should they? They hyped that man like he was the beast of the East, the boogeyman of. I mean, me personally, I didn't believe all of the hype, but I did only because me watching him, I saw a lot of
you know,
flaws.
I
That's just
got to
me.
tell you,
I saw a lot of flaws.
yo,
So I
the
didn't
fuck out of
I
here.
didn't
Yo,
really
what the fuck
feel like a
wrong
lot of
with you?
fighters are actually scared of him either. You know what I'm saying?
So who should he fight? Should he have no problems getting fights now?
I feel that way, yeah.
So that's where we're at right now, right? So if he doesn't, what do you think's gonna happen? What would you say then? Would you get just?
I'm gonna say these fighters are silly if they don't step up to the plate. All the top elite fighters, you know. I think that's the door opener for, okay, this guy's beatable, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. And
So,
I could challenge myself to be great. This
so,
guy,
so, what do you think? You think they should just do the same game plan, just clinch for 5 or 6 times per round type of
don't do
thing?
that. Don't do that, Mills. Mills. He
What happened?
he he let his he was peppering son the whole night. Little punches. Like you gotta know how to switch up the power in your punches. Everything can't be hard. Some things gotta be touches. And he kept the jab in his face. And
Oh,
guess what? But so
Liam
hold
Parro
on.
was slick
One
in it.
I
last
can't
thing.
wait to get home. I can't wait to get home and see this shit.
Yo, I
Mm.
want to break down Titus's his mind right here, how he's seen this fight. He said he was touching him up, which is true. But so you telling me, Titus, that there was no clinching,
No. I didn't get there. I was about to say it. It was a lot of clinching in the fight, right?
and he should
But
have
at the
fought off the clinch too. I understand.
he should have fought up the clinch, but at the same time, guess what? Mayweather is great, and a part of Mayweather's fight game is clinching.
And guess
That's my
what? I'm
that's my
glad.
answer.
Listen. I'm glad, and I'm glad because you're a fighter. So, and you've been a guy that was a part of what a B-side situation, right? In certain fights.
Clinching is
Uh,
not
uh
clinching
B
is
side,
not
B
illegal.
side.
All right,
Yeah,
It's not.
hold on. So you're telling me certain referees do not minus a point for clinching? Are we gonna say that?
no, I'm gonna
Have you not?
say
Is that new? Is that new to boxing? If I would say something like that.
no. They do sometimes. It's all upon the referee's discretion.
So now, if you are an A-side fighter, you would possibly have an A-side referee that would represent you, quote unquote, right? Or no?
I personally don't agree with that. I just feel
Also, you
like
don't
it's.
agree with A side and B side referee style. Like we don't think
I
that
don't
their
agree with that.
style won't be picked upon a certain the A side. So, for instance, I'll give you a scenario. Um, Tony Weeks, okay, on the same day. Did you see how quickly he went to the clinches for Gervonta Tank Davis and Frank? You see how quickly he reacted.
Yes.
You seen that, right? Did you see? Can you watch the? Can you picture the clinches on the Matias fight? Can you picture the referee of how he just let it go, and then 13 seconds later or 8 seconds later, then there he's separating it. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not going to use an excuse for Matias because he's not using any for himself. You got to fight. You got to fight through that, like David does, like Tank would do. Got to fight through the clinch, but that style of referee, I'm sorry, doesn't favor the champion. It just doesn't. And it was obsessively. He clinched just as much as Richardson did with this other kid, Lemos.
Okay. So
The same
now let's go.
the same thing, and people had a problem with that too.
All right. I'm not gonna dismiss what you're saying, but I am gonna say clinching is a part of boxing, and every referee is gonna, you know, ref differently, ref differently.
There it is.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. So now, at that point, that's not gonna hinder your greatness.
So now check this out.
Superman always figures it out, bro.
So check this out. How about this? Right? Did Parro get hurt in the fight?
I think he did with that left hook.
I counted 3 times he got hurt, but that's why he was clinching. But yeah, how
But
many
but
times do you think
but hold on. Matias has
got hurt?
power, right? He has power. He has devastating power, and I think that's why you guys put him so high on the pedestal, right? But
He
at the
has a
end of the
chin.
day, hold on. But one thing, you gotta have more than power to survive at the elite level, and the guy he fought was elite. If you look at that guy's box rec, yo, that dude only fight dudes that got one loss, two losses. That's it, bro. The most losses anybody fought, I think, I mean, actually, I didn't look all the way back, but his last like 10 fights, the dude got with the most losses, 4 losses. Everybody else, one loss, 0 losses, one loss. So the guy, I didn't know who he was personally, but he's not a slouch. And boxing is bigger than just America.
That's true too. Everything that you said was true. Everything that you saying is facts. I wouldn't argue about it. You know what I mean? But
But I just feel like this is how I feel. How did he became this? How did he become the Triple G of before? Like how did he become? I mean, did they
yeah,
said he
you
stopped?
go.
No, I'm
You
asking.
you.
I'm asking. No. I'm not
It,
knocking him.
I
I'm not knocking him. I'm not knocking him. I want you to tell me because I don't know. I was never
the
a
all right.
Matias fan like that.
The last 5 opponents.
Stop him
No,
on the stool.
no, no. He stopped everybody. I'm talking about his last 5 decided to
Yeah.
quit on the stool.
Okay.
Reggie,
No,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
valid. That's
Mills,
valid.
bring Reggie up.
Word.
7714.
That's valid. That's valid. But do you see the flaws in his game? Because he
Yeah.
one he boxes way too square. I know you got power, but you can't box square
Yeah,
like
but you
that, bro.
can't say that too because David Benavidez boxes square and it works for him. When guys that throw a lot of punches,
Yeah.
Titus, and if I'm square, now both of my arms are gonna be reachable to you. Versus when when you put your lead shoulder, you gotta what? You gotta cut the distance with your body. David Benavidez does short stuff and he stays boxed and it works for
So
him. You know what I'm saying?
but
So you
David,
can't
Ben,
say
you
that
gotta
style
be
does not work.
you can't just have power to do that though. You gotta also have speed. David Benavidez got speed.
Mm-hmm.
Matias, he has decent power. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, he has amazing power. He has decent speed. He don't have that speed that's like he can't get away with everything, bro. Like Benavidez is getting away with that. What quarter is it?
Fourth,
What quarter, champ?
fourth quarter.
They was getting smacked earlier. They came back.
Nope.
Nah, it's probably over then, man.
So like to me, I didn't see Parro outsmarting. I just felt like that. Honestly, Matias fell into the fight of what Parro did. Like I said, Matias is always a guy that punches a higher output than you. Now, was the reasoning of
He beat him at his own game then, because sometimes hold on if you
he
beat
didn't? No, no,
a
no. So
guy
Matias didn't fight his game. He didn't even
but
fight. Matias
from
fought. To be honest with you, Matias fought. He lost the fight on his own. He lost the fight.
yeah,
I
I
don't.
could see him
Yeah,
as the
don't
being of
get it. I ain't gonna get it twisted. He showed up. Parro showed up. You feel me? He
he had
showed
a
up.
game plan, bro.
He showed up, and you didn't have an answer for the clinch. You didn't have an answer. You didn't, and that's
Yeah.
what it is.
All right, so
Point blank.
your
You know
man
what I
gotta
mean?
go back. Your man gotta go back to the drawing board. That's all.
And he got to believe in his coach, and he
Why
got
his coach was telling him
and
what
and
to do.
there's a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, but we're not. I'm just saying, like, if it was a different style of referee, it changes the fight all completely around. And if not, then you know what? You're gonna have to go out your way, start listening to your corner, and make sure that these clinches don't happen. Because if you do go to Australia, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna favor you. It's gonna be the same style of referee.
They're gonna rematch.
Yo, why wouldn't you want to do the rematch?
No, as
You see how
Matias, yeah, I
excited you
wouldn't.
got? You see how excited you got? Because we want to, as a fighter, you want to see the adjustment,
Yeah, yeah,
and I
yeah,
understand you.
yeah. Because I feel like when you crown somebody that big, you gotta step up to that plate, man. Because
Did
he
you
look
say
like
clown?
when you crown somebody that
Oh,
high, he ready to go.
oh,
When
like
you
yo,
crown
I'm
somebody that big, man, I gotta be able to see the
right
versatility, man. The able to adjustment. Boxing is what adjustments, man.
now. If he now right, you
He
got to
stops him in two.
understand one thing. When you're a boogeyman, right? Check this out. When you're a boogeyman, and you have the belt. Leon Parro stepped up to the plate. So we got to give him props. He the one that stepped up to the plate.
Yeah. And I give him props though.
Now I'm not saying that Tio wouldn't. I just feel like that deal didn't work out with Top Rank. You know what I mean? And Matias. But that's just my opinion. You know, I think that they were looking for a bigger bag, and they got it. You know what I mean? Now, as far as him being washed up and overrated and all this other stuff, I think you guys should just slow down. Slow
I think he's a little.
down.
I think he's a little overrated. A little bit, just a little bit. Like like for me, for example, like Edgar's my man. That's my dude. But as far as the media goes, I just thought he was a little overrated when his name was when he was
I
stopping
can't,
all those dudes. When Edgar was stopping all those dudes in the first round,
bro.
I'm like,
I can't
I know
complain with
Edgar
you.
personally. Yeah,
I would
he's a good
agree.
fighter,
I
but
agree with you.
he's not what y'all making him seem.
But the thing about it is that Matias is fighting at a high
Yeah,
level. It's two different things.
Yeah, it's two different things.
It's way two different things. We got a guy that he just fought a dude, you know what I mean, from Ireland. You know what I'm saying? That he was the number one dude in Ireland, and we didn't really know who he was. You know what I mean? Salute to
I
him.
think that's lit. That's fire, bro. That dude, he's on top of the world right now.
Who
Parro.
Parro. Yeah,
Parro.
he like I said, he showed up. He showed up, and I props to him. You know, I shook his hand and everything after. You know, it is what it is, bro. He showed up.
Busy,
But I think that
busy.
if he runs it back, and he fights off the clinch and don't let him clinch. Like this was a different Matias. You understand? Like, did you see every single time Matias shaking his hand after every round? Who the hell? You're a fighter. How many times you shake a hand? How many times you gonna do that?
Yeah,
Titus.
but you know what it is too, though. I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes a fighter could feel like he's off that night, and people, nobody else. Like basketball players can have an off night. Football players can have an off night. Boxers aren't allowed to have an off night. And sometimes if you're not feeling good or whatever the case may be, as a fighter, we expect you to just keep